Good morning, students. Today we will study disaccharides. In last lecture, we had studied monosaccharides and their ring structures, that is glucose and fructose. We know definition of disaccharide. It is a sugar which on hydrolysis give 2 units of monosaccharides, that is called as a disaccharide. So disaccharide gives rise to 2 units of same or different monosaccharide on hydrolysis with dilute acid or using specific enzymes. These 2 units are linked together by ether oxide linkage, that is a dash O dash linkage, and this type of linkage is called as a glycosidic linkage. What is glycosidic linkage? A linkage between two monosaccharide units by ether oxide linkage is called as a glycosidic linkage. This glycosidic linkage is formed by removal of water molecule by the reaction of two hydroxyl groups from the two monosaccharide units. At least one of the two monosaccharide unit must use anomeric hydroxyl group by the formation of glycosidic linkage. The three most common disaccharides are sucrose, maltose, and lactose. We will study how the structures of sucrose, maltose, and lactose can be drawn by combination of two monosaccharides. Now first, structure of sucrose. We had already studied that the closed chain or the cyclic structure of glucose and cyclic structure of fructose. We know glucose is a hexose sugar containing aldehyde functional group, and fructose is a ketonic sugar ketonic functional group containing. So glucose is called as a glucopyranodes and fructose is called as a fructofuranodes because of the analogy ring structure similar to pyran and similar to furan. Now here this is first structure is glucose containing first carbon with hydrogen and OH group at the lower side, that is the below the ring, therefore it is called as a alpha. It is a dextrorotatory, therefore it is called as a alpha D glucose unit containing hydrogen above the ring and OH below the ring, that is towards alpha side. The remaining groups in the glucose up to 6 carbon, they are remains the same, either it is alpha structure or beta structure. So it is HOH, OHH, HOH, fifth carbon have hydrogen and sixth carbon is CH2OH. So this is alpha D glucose unit and this is beta D fructose unit. We know fructose is 5-membered cyclic ring containing first carbon as a CH2OH is towards the below the ring, and at the second carbon this OH group is above the ring. This OH group from alpha side of the glucose molecule and the OH group from the beta side of fructose molecule, they forms ether oxide linkage, and this dash O dash linkage, this is called as a glycosidic linkage between glucose and fructose molecule. In fructose molecule, this carbon number 3 have OHH, carbon number 4 have HOH, carbon number 5 is bonded with hydrogen, and then sixth carbon is CH2OH, and there is a dash O dash bond in between this carbon number 5 and carbon number 2 in fructose. This is one of the structure that is called as a alpha beta 1,2 glycosidic linkage, because from the alpha OH group of glucose and the beta OH group of fructose a bond form, then therefore it is called as a alpha beta. Now why called as a 1,2? Because from the first carbon OH of glucose and second carbon containing OH group of fructose at the beta side, it forms the ether linkage. The same structure of this sucrose can be drawn like this. This is again alpha D glucose unit containing hydrogen above the ring and therefore OH below the ring, that is towards alpha side. Hence it is called as alpha D glucose. The remaining groups at carbon number 2, 3, 4, 5, they remains the same in this alpha structure as well as beta structure except at carbon number 1. Now here this is a fructose unit. Now it is drawn like this. This first and second carbon, they are towards left side, and fifth and sixth carbon, they are towards right side. Usually we will draw the structure of fructose like this. This first and second carbon towards right side and fifth and sixth carbon towards left side. Now here this second carbon OH group of the fructose that forms glycosidic linkage with alpha OH group of the glucose, and this linkage is formed, that is called as a glycosidic linkage, and this is also the similar structure to this one, that is for sucrose, and this is one of the disaccharide. So that is about the ring structure of one disaccharide, that is sucrose. Thank you.